Welcome back to more Undertale. Last time we headed into Waterfall, ran into Undyne a couple of times, met a fanboy as well, and we fell down into the trash fighting off a dummy in the process. And now we're going to go see our friend Napstablook. But first of all, this little bird wants to carry you across. Accept the bird's offer. We are going to get one hell of a ride. I love the music that plays there. I believe the name of the track is A Bird Carries You Over a Proportionally Shaped Gap or something like that. It's pretty good. I need to go back though, which means we gotta listen to it again. One more time. Sure, why not? We'll take it from left to right. If we head up this way, we have a suspiciously fish-shaped house. Pyrus, anything? That's Undyne's house! Let's go there and hang out someday. What? 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 It's a living! Zombie's just living out here now. The middle is where Napstablook lives. Oh, you really came. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. It's not much, but make yourself at home. Oh, are you hungry? I can get you something to eat. This is a ghost sandwich. Do you want me to try it? Sure. You attempt to bite into the ghost sandwich. You phase right through it. Oh, never mind. After a great meal, I like to lie on the ground and feel like garbage. It's a family tradition. Do you want to join me? Sure. Okay. Follow my lead. Here we go. You'll lie down as long as you don't move. So only move around when you want to get up, I guess. We feel like garbage for a while longer. And you unlock true peace. It's almost mesmerizing. There's nothing but this if you just stay here, but still, like... It's kind of relaxing. I'm gonna get moving. Oh, that was nice. Thank you. Oh, that's my TV. There's a show I like to watch on it sometimes. Computer's internet browser is open to a music sharing form. Okay, no, it's the same. It's a spider web. There's a flyer for a big sale on it. This CD is labeled Ghoulie Day Music. Play it. You play the CD. Incredible. This CD is labeled Spookwave. Ethereal. This CD is labeled Spooktunes. You play the CD. Incredible stuff. Do you have anything to say? Oh, classic Spooktune. They don't make songs like this anymore. Papyrus? So you're friends with a ghost. Isn't that kind of spooky? I think you'd like your friends warm and cuddly. Like skeletons. Okay. Do you have anything to say outside his house? Oh, that's the house of, Undyne's neighbour. What was her name again? Spooky Blue Blue. It's locked. There is a locked house next to him. And over this way is Sans' theme. Awkward, I'm working right now. I mean, welcome to Blug Family Snail Farm. Yeah, I'm the only employee. This place used to get a lot of business, but our main customer disappeared one day. Now it's just some hairy guy that shows up once a month. It's a snail. For some reason, you can't help but wonder what it tastes like. Snail, snail, a long journey extends in front of you. Snail, snail, reach far and stretch beyond the horizons. Snail, snail, so snail assembule. Sure, it's a reference to something that I don't know. I've been long overdue for a second house. Touch notice he's wearing a suit. Anything? These snails are just like my brother. Round, slow, and constantly emitting slime. And there is also a racetrack here. Do you want to play a game? It's called Thunder Snail. The snails will race, and if the yellow snail wins, you win. It's 10G to play. Okay, press X repeatedly to encourage your snail. I want to try and remember exactly how I'm supposed to win this. Okay, I think I remember. Ready? I think you 7 times, when the exclamation mark disappears, do it again. After doing it about 7, maybe it's 8 times and I'm just wrong, you will win. The idea with Thunder Snail is that you don't actually want to win the race, you want to get as close to winning as possible and then stop. Basically, if you mash X or whatever button it is, you will make it. I think at this pace we are going to win, but I don't want that. Actually, we might not. We were there, maybe? Your snail lost by a thin margin. Actually, the snail is under the false belief that it won. Oh no, the snail is looking over here. Here, I'll give you some money. I'll like you won. You get 30G for that. If you win the race, I believe you get significantly less, actually, and if you lose the race, you don't get anything. It's a bit tricky to do. It took me so long to realise how to beat this game. It was only, I think, a few months back that I actually learned how to do it properly like that. It's really confusing, and the game obviously doesn't explain it to you, which is super odd. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this game, if that's kind of obvious. It sucks. The reward is pretty good, but, like, the method in which you do that is kind of bad. I won't lie. North Bluck Acres, East Hotland, question mark, Temmie Village. Maybe we'll find that on our journey, maybe we won't. If we head in here, we have a shopkeeper. Whoa there, I've got some neat junk for sale. I've been around a long time, maybe too long. Studying history sure is easy when you've lived through so much of it yourself. Eh? You don't know what that is? What are they teaching you kids in school nowadays? That's the Delta Rune, the emblem of our kingdom. The kingdom of monsters. Great name, huh? It's as I always say. Old Clink Fluffybuns cat named for beans. That emblem actually predates written history. The original meaning has been lost to time. All we know is that the triangles symbolize as monsters below, and the winged circle above symbolizes something else. Most people say it's the angel from the prophecy. Oh yeah, the prophecy. Legend has it an angel who has seen the surface will descend from above and bring us freedom. Lately, the people have been taking a bleaker outlook, calling that winged circle the angel of death. A harbinger of destruction, waiting to free us from this mortal realm. In my opinion, when I see that little circle, I just think it looks neat. King of Fluffybuns, he's a friendly, happy-go-lucky kind of guy. If you keep walking around long enough, you'll probably meet him. He loves to walk around and talk to people. Eh? Why do I call Dreamer Fluffy Buns? Oh, that's a great story. I don't remember it, but if you come back much later, I'm sure I'll have remembered by then. I don't actually think I've ever done that. I don't know if you come back later and he does say something different. Huh. Undyne! Yeah, she's a local hero around here. Through grit and determination alone, she fought her way to the top of the Royal Guard. Actually, she just came through here asking about someone who looked just like you. I'd watch your back, kid, and buy some items. It might just save your hide. Oh, I love you, Gerson. We can buy CT here. This increases our speed in battle. It can be useful in certain cases. The cloudy glasses is armor that is not quite as good as what we have, I think. Does make me invincible for longer, though. It is pretty good. I will check quickly. What armor do I currently have? Yeah, my defense is currently on 7. I think I'm better off with the bandana right now. Once again, we're doing fine here. I want to put the, not the quiche. I want to put the ballet shoes away, and I'll put the dog residue away for now. Everything else is fine. If we head down this way, there is a river. We can't do anything with that quite yet, and now we can move on. Didn't really... I guess I could have got a CT. Yeah, go on then. We'll get a CT from Gerson. It only heals 10 HP, so it's not going to be massively helpful, but it does help to have something, you know. Hurt, beaten, and fearful for our lives, we surrendered to the humans. 7 of their greatest magicians sealed us underground with a magic spell. Anything can enter through the seal, but only beings with a powerful soul can leave. There is only one way to reverse this spell. If a huge power, equivalent to 7 human souls, attacks the barrier, it will be destroyed. But this cursed place has no entrances or exits. There is no way a human could come here. We will remain trapped down here forever. So we have these lights that we can turn on. Simple enough. If we come down this way, we have a fight. Special enemy Temmie appears here to defeat you. Flex. Do you flex at Temmie? No, muscles are not cute. Oh, I have to disagree. No, just the two of us. So flexing spawns an Aaron, which defeats the Temmie. If you have Temmie flakes, you can feed them. And I believe that will also do it, maybe, I'm not sure. It's fine, we just have an Aaron to deal with now. And he's already dead. 60 gold for that is crazy. I think that's actually meant to be a warning to you, or at least a hint. Because if we go down this way, there's a path off to the bottom that we can take. Leading to, Hoi! Welcome to Tem Village! We've made it. Hoi! I'm Temmie! And this is my friend, Temmie! Hoi! I'm Temmie! And this is my friend, Temmie! Hi! I'm Temmie! Don't forget my friend! Hi, I'm Bob. You feel something. You're filled with determination. Hi, you should check out Tem Shop. Yeah, I agrees. Should check Tem Shop. Ah, wah, humans, such a good. Tem, watch egg will hatch. Tem, proud parent. It's hard-boiled. Statue of Tem, very famous. Very. Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean? It symbolizes my inner torment, trapped here by my hyphae. My struggle to pull away, my struggle to escape, but alas, to no avail. I love the mushroom guy. Nobody talks about the mushroom guy, okay, but I love the mushroom guy. It saddens me. I don't even think there's any, like, fan art. Is there fan art of this guy out there? Is there anything? Oh, I wish. Feeling of being watched. Tem, her human, allergic to Tem. That okay. Tem understand. Tem, also allergic to Tem. Oh no. Hives! Okay. So check out Tem Shop. Hi! Welcome to the Tem Shop! Hi! I'm Temmie! Hi! I'm Temmie! Us Tems have a deep history. Yeah, go to Tem Shop! She will send you Temflake. Temflake? Temflake, expensive. And Tempeh for colleague for 1000 G. You don't have the mons. Boy. Okay. So, I need to show this off. I am going to take the dog residue. And I am going to... How do I want to do this? Let me take the ballet shoes and the faded ribbon. And I'm going to throw them away, because I straight up don't need them. I need to remind myself of exactly how to do this as well. There is an order to it. I want to put everything in here except for the dog residue. At which point, I would like to use the dog residue. The rest of your inventory filled up with dog residue. We now have an absurd amount of the stuff, and all you want to do right now is just sell it off. Just sell it. Sell it until you have one left, and then leave the shop. Use your dog residue again, and it will fill up your inventory again. This is a good way to get pretty much infinite money for what it's worth. Got the dog residue. Try selling the most expensive ones because, you know, it varies in price. We're already at 265. I want to get to 1000 G. I want to buy Tem's college tuition and see what happens. It's gonna be a long one. Oh boy. Okay, God, I think I finally have it. I have 1036 G. That is one of the most tedious processes I think this game has. It's a lot. It's very incremental. You can also go and like grind on errands out in the previous area to get around like 30 G per fight one. Maybe that would be easier and quicker, but this is the job. We can now pay for colleague. Whoa, that's a lot of mons. Can't I really accept? Okay, take go to colleague and make us proud. Tem back on cool leg. Tem learned many things. Sell new item. Yeah. She will sell you the 9,000 gold Temmie armor. The best piece of armor in the game that protects you against pretty much anything. Pretty much every attack will just deal 1 damage now with this on. For every death that you incur in the game up to this point, and from this point onwards, the number that it costs will go down to about, I believe, 750. So it can get cheaper if you just go and die a bunch to errands outside. I will not be getting the Temmie armor in this. It makes the game very trivial and a bit too easy, and as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I need that anymore, so I think I'm a bit better than that, personally. Oh, that was not worth it. That was not worth it. I'll take my spider donut, my cinnamon buns, and my CT. We'll throw the dog residue away for now. Take my astronaut food as well, sure. I feel pretty accomplished there. That's everything that you can do in Temmie Village, I believe. Except by the Temmie armor, because... Nah, I'm okay. I can't go that way. Huh. I always do this. I always go south here, because I can never see another, like, way to go. I mean, it probably doesn't show up until after the scene. Spare the mold small. However, let's imitate the mold small. You approach mold small. Suddenly, whoa! That is no mold small of mine. Mold big. If we unhook, you don't hook mold big. It appreciates irrespective of its boundaries. Whoa. Bit of a strenuous one, but not that bad. I've dealt with similar stuff. There we go. Technically a new enemy. Yeah, this path isn't here the first time you come down here, I don't think, so... You know, it's something new. It's pretty good. Here we have these lights. Without candles or magic to guide them home, the monsters used crystals to navigate. Come down this way, and you just want to kind of keep the lights on. You can navigate it without the lights if you know exactly where to go and exactly where each square is. I kind of don't. Also, there's fights along the way. Oh, it's just one shooting arrow, okay. Green means... Can you... Oh my god, I'm almost fucked. Okay, now that that's been dealt with. And I also never really remember the exact pathway here. There's another lamp over here we can hit. There's also those crystals that show up afterwards. It's basically a straight line for most of it. Yeah, that's it. It's not that bad. Behind you. Seven human souls. With the power of 7 human souls, our King Asgore Dreamer, will become a god. With that power, Asgore can finally shatter the barrier. He will finally take the surface back from humanity and give them back the suffering and pain that we have endured. Understand, human. This is your only chance at redemption. Give up your soul, or I'll tear it from your body. Undyne! I'll help you fight! Yo! You did it! Undyne is right here in front of you! You've got front row seats to a fight. Wait. Who's she fighting? Hey! You aren't going to tell my parents about this, are you? You aren't going to tell my parents about this, are you? I love the echo flowers. Pathway opens itself again. Although it was probably here the whole time, it was just dark. You hear a passing conversation. If I say my wish, you promise you won't laugh at me? Of course I won't laugh. Someday, I'd like to climb this mountain we're all buried under. Standing under the sky, looking at the world all around. That's my wish. You hear laughter. Hey, you said you wouldn't laugh at it. Sorry. It's just funny. That's my wish too. However, there is a prophecy. The angel, the one who has seen the surface, they will return, and the underground will go empty. Yo! Yo, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I want to ask you something. Man, I've never had to ask anyone this before. Yo, you're human, right? Man, I knew it. Well, I know it now, I mean. Undyne told me, stay away from that human. So, like, I guess that makes us enemies or something. But I kinda stink at that. Yo, say something mean so I can hate you. Please? Yo, what? So I have to do it? Here goes nothing. Yo, I hate your guts. Man, I'm such a turd. I'm gonna go home now. Yo, wait, help! I tripped! I don't know what happens if Undyne catches up here, but let's not. Yo, dude, if you want to hurt my friend, you're gonna have to go through me first. She's gone. Yo, you really saved my skin. Guess being enemies was just a nice thought. We'll just have to be friends instead. Man, I should really go home. I bet my parents are worried sick about me. Later, dude. Seven human souls, and King Asgore will become a god. 6. That's how many we have collected thus far. Understand? Through your 7th and final soul, this world will be transformed. First, however, as is customary for those who make it this far, I shall tell you the tragic tale of our people. It all started long ago. No. You know what? Screw it! Why should I tell that story when you're about to die? Yeah! You're standing in the way of everybody's hopes and dreams. Alphys' history books made me think humans were cool. With their giant robots and flowery swordsmen. But you're just a coward, hiding behind that kid so you could run away from me again. And let's not forget your wimpy goody two-shoe shtick. Oh, I'm making such a difference by hugging random strangers. You know what would be more valuable to everyone? If you were dead. That's right, human. Your continued existence is a crime. Your life is all that stands between us and our freedom. Right now I can feel everyone's hearts pounding together. Everyone's been waiting their whole lives for this moment. But we're not nervous at all. When everyone puts their hearts together, they can't lose. Now, human, let's end this. Right here, right now. I'll show you how determined monsters can be. Step forward when you're ready. You know, at least she gives us the chance to save our game. The wind is howling. animation. Undyne Arena. Let's go. That's it then. No more running away. Here I come! On guard! Undyne attacks. Undyne, attack 50, defense 20, the heroine that never gives up. As long as you're green, you can't escape. Unless you learn to face danger head-on. You won't last a second against me. We've got a bit of a rhythm game fight ahead of us. I really like this mechanic actually. It's one of my favourite battle quirks that this game has to offer personally. Undyne flips her spear impatiently. You can choose to plead or to challenge. If we challenge, she'll make her attacks harder for us. Not bad. Then how about this? Undyne points heroically toward the sky. And if we plead, told Undyne you didn't want to fight. Nothing happened. For years we've dreamed of a happy ending. So challenging is the only thing that will really change the fight, and challenging is probably far better. Makes it a little bit harder. And now sunlight is just within our reach. I'm gonna try and be good at this, but I'm not. Undyne flips her spear impatiently. I can make it harder. I won't let you snatch it away from us. Go. Keep challenging. The bullets get unfair. Nah, enough warming up. Ooh, made it. that was very scary. Once your soul becomes red, we simply run away. We can run up and we run around basically as far as we possibly can. I think I even remember a speedrun trick that this used, but I'm going to try and not pull it off if I can. You won't get away from me this time. So she's going to do the same. I'm going to keep challenging. Honestly, I'm doing you a favour. I do really like this mechanic, but god, if it gets too fast, it's just going to be hell for me. No human has ever made it past Asgore. Nope. Undyne points heroically again. Try pleading. You told Undyne you just want to be friends. She remembers something. Her attacks became a little less extreme, yes, that can happen. Killing you now is an act of mercy. Undyne bounces impatiently. Make it harder. So stop being so damn resilient! Okay, that one's mean. Okay. Run away again. And when we run onto the next screen, it's about here you want to stop. And then when you run away again, you should be able to make it to the end without going into another fight. Usually there's about 4 sections to the fight before you can get away completely. If you use the speedrun strat properly, I believe it cuts that down to about 3, so it is pretty good. You've escaped from me for the last time. I'm gonna heal though. I don't trust it. You eat the cinnamon bunny, your HP was maxed out. Alfie's told me humans were determined. When it's yellow, it swaps. I see now what she meant by that. The yellow ones really do trip me up. You just kind of have to remember to move it to the opposite of where the yellow is originally coming from. But I'm determined too. Okay. Nice! Never been able to do that one first try before. I don't want to challenge again. You know. Determined to end this right now! Oh, that one was fast. Undyne suplexes a huge boulder just because she can. I will make it a little less easy, less hard. Right now! Jesus, okay. I'm a bit worried. Maybe I played again. Right now! I think we CT actually. My speed boost, it doesn't really help in this fight because I'm not red, but... Okay, that one's actually nice and easy. Ah, die already, you little brat! god, my god, this is awful. Am I supposed to do that? Oh no. Okay, run away. And then I want to see if I can pull it off. I don't think I pulled it off. Hey, what's up? I was just thinking. You, me, and Undyne should all hang out sometime. I think you would make great pals. Let's meet up at her house later. Yeah, she's not meant to get there that fast if you do the trick right. I do wonder if it's a specific version that I played on a PC when I tried to speedrun it, but I don't know. Stop running away! I need to heal badly, my god. Eat the spider donut. Die already! Oh, I see. Does any have normal attacks? And I can just run away. It still cuts that encounter out though. Hey, Sans. How's it going, buddy? I'm so hot, but I can't give up. You. It's a water cooler. Take a cup of water? Sure. Not the water cooler. Give Undyne the water. Yes, please. You'll want to make sure you do this, otherwise you lock yourself out of true pacifist completely. Sans, are you here? No, he's gone. Well, okay then. Oh, hello. Okay, K. I was thirsty, so I came over from Waterfall to get a drink. Well, seeing such a strange laboratory in a place like this, you are filled with determination. We have made it to Hotland, but we're not going to do any of that. Instead, we're going to go back to Undyne's house and have a nice time with her. You thought we were done? No. Waterfall still has one last thing up its sleeve. Instead of taking the long way round, there is a much easier way to get to Undyne's house from the save point here. If we go down, there is you. Tra-la-la, I am the riverman, or am I the river woman? It doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? We can ride in the boat, and we now have fast travel, basically, to head back to Snowdin and Waterfall, respectively, wherever we want to go. And we saw a very similar looking location right near Undyne's house. Then we're off. Tra-la-la, you can never have too many hot dogs. Sadly, that's not true. The river person will say some interesting things when you go to and from places. It'll be a different line every time, most likely. Hopefully we'll get to see some of the more interesting things that they can say. Who knows? I'm running actually, you know what, Gerson? Yeah, I could probably do with some stuff. I'll get a couple of CTs, and I'll get crab apples from that point on. I have no more money now. Ouch. The dog shrine is going to have to wait just a little bit longer. That's Navstabuk's house. We haven't called Papyrus in a while. He's right here. What if we call him right here? That's Undyne's house! You know, the one with the skeleton in front. Okay. Well, this music was always kind of ominous to me. I don't know why. Oh, the human arrives! Are you ready to hang out with Undyne? I have a plan to make you two great friends. Will you hang out? Sure. Again, this is something that you need to do. Otherwise, you'll be locked out of true pacifist. Okay, stand behind me. Psst. Make sure to give her this. She loves these. Hey, Papyrus. Ready for your extra private one-on-one training? You bet I am. And I brought a friend. Hi. I don't think we've... Why don't you two come in? Here, Undyne. My friend brought a gift for you. On their own. Thanks. I'll, put it with the others. So, are we ready to start? Whoopsie doopsie, I just remembered. I have to go to the bathroom. You two have fun. And that gets me every time. So why are you here? To rub your victory in my face? To humiliate me even further? Is that it? Why are you here? Wait, I get it. You think that I'm gonna be friends with you, huh? Right? Really? How delightful. I accept. Let's all frolic in the fields of friendship. Not! Why would I ever be friends with you? If you want my house guest, I'd beat you up right now. You're the enemy of everyone's hopes and dreams. I will never be your friend. Now get out of my house. Dang! What a shame! I thought Undyne could be friends with you. But I guess I overestimated her. She's just not up to the challenge. Challenge? What? Papyrus, wait a second. Damn it. He thinks I can't be friends with you? What a joke. I could make friends with a wimpy loser like you any day. I'll show him. Listen up, human. We're not just gonna be friends. We're gonna be besties. I'll make you like me so much, you won't be able to think of anyone else. It's the perfect revenge. Why don't you have a seat? It's so nice to have you over. Why not take a seat at the table? One time, Alphys' friend came over here. All he did was lie seductively on the piano. Fed himself grapes. I don't really like that guy, but I admire his lifestyle. I can't believe he leapt through the window like that. Normally he nails the landing. In the sink is a teacup in the shape of a fish. You want to see my room? Too bad, no nerds allowed. Well, maybe some nerds. I've never actually, walked around and explored Undyne's house like this. It's having some top-of-the-line MTT thing. But, you know, as much as technology advances, nothing beats food home-cooked with fire magic. There's a silverware drawer. It has forks, spoons, knives, tiny swords, axes, spears, nunchucks. I hate cold food, so Alphys fixed up my fridge so it heats up food instead. Our fridge, the world's greatest invention. Humans suck, but their history kind of rules. Case in point, this giant sword. Historically, humans wielded swords up to 10 times their size. Right? Sure. I knew it. When I first heard that, I immediately wanted one. So me and Alphys built a giant sword together. She figured out all the specs herself. She's smart, huh? Do you have anything to say? No. Sit down and progress? Sure. Comfortable? I'll get you something to drink. All set. What would you like? Hey! Don't get up! You're the guest! Sit down and enjoy yourself. Why not just point to what you want? You could use a spear. We have sugar with some tea, soda, sickly yellow liquid, hot chocolate, a green cylinder, and a tea box. The blatantly correct choice. Yeah, I would like a bowl of sugar. That sugar's for the tea. I'm not gonna give you a cup of sugar. What do I look like? The ice cream woman? The human ice cream women terrorize humanity with energy spears? Are their ice cream songs a prelude to destruction? Is that it? What? Really? That rules! Oh, soda? Actually, even though you pointed to it, you don't look happy. That's fine. I think soda's gross too. Rots your teeth. Rots your mind. Rots your fighting spirit. Huh? Why do I have it? Oh, you want some hot chocolate? Wait, I just remembered. That container's empty. I stopped getting it because it was always a hassle. Asgore kept getting marshmallows stuck in his beard. Tea, huh? Coming right up. The illusion of choice. It'll take a moment for the water to boil. Okay, it's all done. Here we are. Careful, it's hot. It's not that hot, just drink it already. You take a sip of the tea. It's burning. But other than that, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, right? Nothing but the best for my absolutely precious friend. Hey, you know, it's kind of strange you chose that tea. Golden flower tea. That's Asgore's favorite kind. Actually, now that I think about it, you kind of remind me of him. You're both total weenies. Sort of. You know, I was a pretty hot-headed kid. Once, to prove I was the strongest, I tried to fight Asgore. Emphasis on tried. I couldn't land a single blow on him. And worse, the whole time he refused to fight back. I was so humiliated. Afterwards, he apologized and said something goofy. Excuse me, do you want to know how to beat me? I said yeah, and from then on he trained me. One day during practice, I finally knocked him down. I felt bad. But he was beaming. I had never seen someone more proud to get their butt kicked. Anyway, long story short, he kept training me. And now I'm the head of the Royal Guard. So I'm the one who gets to train dogs to fight, like, Papyrus. But, to be honest, I don't know if I can ever let Papyrus into the Royal Guard. Don't tell him I said that. He's just, well... I mean, it's not that he's weak. He's actually pretty freaking tough. It's just that he's too innocent and nice. I mean, look, he was supposed to capture you, and he ended up being friends with you instead. I could never send him into battle. He'd get ripped into little smiling shreds. That's part of why I started teaching him how to cook, you know? So, maybe he can do something else with his life. Oh, sorry. I was talking for so long. You're out of tea, aren't you? I'll get you some more. Wait a second. Papyrus, his cooking lesson. He was supposed to have that right now. And if he's not here to have it, you will have to have it for him. That's right. Nothing has brought Papyrus and I closer than cooking. Which means that if I give you his lesson, we'll become closer than you could ever imagine. Afraid we're gonna be best friends. Let's start with the sauce. Envision these vegetables as your greatest enemy. Now, pound them to dust with your fists. How will you pound? Strong. You punch the vegetables at full force, you knock over a tomato. Yeah! Our hearts are uniting against these healthy ingredients. Now it's my turn. Nya! We'll just scrape this into a bowl later. But for now, we at the Noodles. Homemade noodles are the best, but I just buy store brand. They're the cheapest. Yeah. Just put them in the pot. How will you put them in? Fiercely. You throw everything into the pot as hard as you can, including the box. It clanks against the empty bottom. Yeah, I'm into it. All right, now it's time to stir the pasta. As a general rule of thumb, the more you stir, the better it is. Ready? Let's do it. Press X repeatedly to stir. Stir harder. 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 Oh, let me do it. That's the stuff. Alright, now for the final step. Turn up the heat. Let the stovetop symbolize your passion. Let your hopes and dreams turn into burning fire. Ready? Don't hold anything back. Hotter! Hotter! Darn it! Hotter! Wait, that's two. Ah. Man, no wonder Papyrus sucks at cooking. So what's next? Scrapbooking? Friendship bracelets? Who am I kidding? I really screwed this up, didn't I? I gotta force you to like me, human. Some people just don't get along with each other. I understand if you feel that way about me. And if we can't be friends, that's okay. Because if we're not friends, it means I can destroy you without regret! I've been defeated. My house is in shambles. I even failed to befriend you. That's it. I don't care if you're my guest anymore. One final rematch, all out on both sides. It's the only way I can regain my lost pride. Now come on, hit me with all you've got! You pretend to swing at Undyne with all your might. What? That's the best you can manage? Even attacking a full force? You just can't muster any intent to hurt me, huh? You know what? I don't actually want to hurt you either. First I hated your stupid saccharine shtick, but the way you hit me right now, it reminded me of someone I used to train with. Well, I know you aren't just some wimpy loser. You're a wimpy loser with a big heart, just like him. Listen, human. Seems that you and Asgore are fated to fight. But knowing him, he probably doesn't want to. Talk to him. I'm sure you can persuade him to let you go home. Eventually some mean human will fall down here. I'll take their soul instead. That makes sense, right? Oh, and if you do hurt Asgore, I'll take the human soul, cross the barrier, and beat the hell out of you. That's what friends are for, right? Now let's get the hell out of this flaming house. Well, that was fun, huh? We'll have to hang out again another time. But, somewhere else, I guess. In the meantime, I guess I'll go hang with Papyrus. So if you need me, drop by Snowdin, okay? Oh, and if you ever need help, just give Papyrus a ring, okay? And since we're in the same spot, I'll be able to talk too. Well, see you later, bunk. That was very eventful. What? 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 It's a living. Okay, it just says the same thing. Papyrus? And Undyne now. That's Undyne's house. It's a great place to... Huh? Yeah, that's my house. Hi, Undyne. How'd you get here so fast? I ran. Wowee! Undyne! Someday I want to be as strong and sweaty as you. Undyne's gonna join in the calls now. Which means it's probably gonna change what's said everywhere. Sounds like you're near Undyne's house. I'm right here. I love when a plan comes together. Yeah. Incredible. So Undyne is now staying with Papyrus. Why don't we go see what they're up to together? Tra-la-la, Temi Village, the room before the darkening lantern room. Come again sometime, tra-la-la. So the river person will split us out here where those rock people were. And if we make our way over to Papyrus's house, they're just hanging out here. I'm so glad you and Undyne are friends now. You two go together like pasta and burning. Hey, punk, what's up? Achoo! Papyrus, how can you stand this cold? I have no skin. So why don't we stand in Grillby's instead? Because I hate grease. You don't have a stomach. No, but I have standards. God damn it. I would head back to Dog Shrine, but I literally have no money. So, well, we're going to be still taking a rain check on that one. Personally. Don't worry, we'll come back later. With that, we have done everything that there is to do in Waterfall. We have hung out with Undyne, and we have sent her to live with Papyrus. I am very jealous. Next time, we have a new area to explore. Sorry, Undyne, told us there was totally a human in the area. So, us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. Even if the elevators aren't working anyway, we'll do our best, Miss Undyne. We have a new area to explore. Welcome to Hotland. Bye.